Yeah, so we're streaming live vertically too. You see, you got this vertical stream right here, so you guys can check that out too if you want. You're more than welcome to check that out. We're live on two platforms, YouTube and Twitch. I think eventually, I think after this month, we'll start doing a little bit of Kick. We'll do a little bit of Kick here and all that good stuff. Kick does numbers for the most part. I know a couple people that are partnered on Kick, and I was like, really? I did not see that coming. I didn't think Kick was a viable option, but in here we are, So it's like, yeah, whatever. Also, before we keep on going with all this stuff and start jacking with you guys, I have a 3D printer, and I've been having a good time with my said 3D printer, right? And it has all this cool stuff. So like I have this stand that I need to rate. I don't want to add a photo. I don't want to say anything about it. This is about a 4. And these are things that, I don't sell on my website, but I think this is definitely stuff that I need to, that I've been selling and I need to sell more on within the Discord, right? This is for a little small, but you can make it bigger. So I think it's overall cool. All right, there you go. I have opinions on that topic you mentioned, but that would be for VC. Yeah, absolutely. We definitely could chop it up in the VC about it. I think that's a one-on-one thing, though, more than anything else. Some of the guys, they take it a little too far, and it gets really, really annoying. I was like, bro, like, that's definitely not what we're here to talk. Like, some people like to argue for the sake of arguing, and I really don't like arguing for the sake of arguing, because I'm like, the only person I want to argue with is my wife, and I don't even argue with her that much. Please enter description. Support issues, strength issues, but missing parts, other issues. I'll get this. Confirm. Not for everyday use. People saying that they want it to be comfortable. Please go get a shoe from the store. Great model though. All right, submit. Lewis, what's up? How's it going? Welcome in. I hope all is well with you. Right now, we're rating some of the things that we got here on the website. I have to go back in and rate these. I don't want to add a photo. We're gonna rate this one. This was a 5. This is a 4. This was definitely a 5. I have that one. And this would be nicer, bigger, but I'm gonna give that a 4. Let's give this mass, this thing right here, that gets a 4. This is a 4. And this is a 4. No, 4. Submit. And then, this was really great. This was very useful. That's a 5. Man, I printed out a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Wow. My wife loves it. My wife loves this utensil thing right here. Boom. This one. Yep. That's very nice. Oh, over here on the YouTube vertical side, you guys can't see what I'm doing right here. So I'm going to head and put it on here so you guys can see. There you go. You guys can see it now. But some of these aren't like, my wife liked this, but she wasn't crazy about it, This Dragon Ball Z pin holder thing was great. That's a 4. This bag hook was freaking great. It's 5. I think I'm only able to rate these because I'm only looking for things that are dope. You know what I'm saying? So majority of these are going to be 4s and 5s anyway. So yeah, there's no reason to. Yeah, this one's a 4. That makes sense. Let's go. The bow tie is a 5. My friend liked that one. And this is a 4. That was kind of cool. This thing for my son, he liked that. That's a 5. And this is a 5. This is like a poop chute. That's a poop chute for your 3D printer. These buttons are pretty cool. Right there. What? Excuse me, sir. There must be someone you've confused me for. If I could see someone who knew me or someone in uniform. I haven't the slightest idea what you're talking about, Charlene. My apologies. Is this, how do you say your name? Is it aesthetic or aesthetic? Yo, welcome in. Regardless, you're welcome in. Thanks for coming by, man. I appreciate you. Boom. Oh, these lace locks are really good. I like the lace locks. I don't have to tie my shoes up anymore. And that one is fine. And then this Cubone joint, I like that a lot. The Cubone mask. I thought that was really, really cool. That was a really, really cool one. All right, so let's refresh. What? Oh, I haven't made that. Why did it say? Oh no, this one was broken. I need to do this. I need to print this out. This was useful. Man, I printed out a lot of stuff. Wow. My wife should be happy with me because I saved a lot of money by doing this stuff. This was a cool one. That was a good birthday gift for somebody. You put the little gadget guy inside of the egg, and you break the egg open. It's like really cool. To give a 5-star rating, at least one successful print record. Okay, so I did do that. I did have a successful print with that. Oh, whatever. What ifs? All right, but I need to go back to this one, and I need to print this out again because I don't know where my stick is. Hey, welcome in. Is that Fortuner God? Yo, welcome in. I appreciate you coming by. Hope all is well with you. I hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a super day. Are we still in the Capcom joints? Yo, they're wow. All right. So I think we're in a good place right there. And then the thing we're going to be talking about is arcade sticks today. Because that's what I do. I like talking about arcade sticks and things of such. And by the way, yo, bro, we got some good feedback on our stuff. I am so happy about the feedback on our stuff. But let's do. Oh no. Oh no. Where's my camera? Oh, I gotta pour my coffee too. All right. I think it should work now. It should work now. Hopefully we don't have too many issues with the camera, right? And by the way, this is a banger. I've been jamming over here the whole time. You guys can't see me jamming and stuff. Swapped my ball top for a bullet yesterday, and it changed the feel more than I expected, to be honest. Yes, that's why I be telling folks, like, yo, don't just go in there and play on these arcade sticks and stuff like that and not get other options so you can get what you want. The first thing you got to do is learn how to play on your arcade stick. That's the very first thing. The second thing you need to do is start playing around and moving things around and getting just new products and new stuff so that you can, really get the best, experience with your arcade sticks and stuff like that. To me, that makes the most sense, right? It makes more than enough sense, right? But yo, welcome in. I'm the most determined soul, CJ Berry, the leader of waves and waves of people in determination. CJ's who I am, MD Soul's what I am. So you guys just call me CJ. I really don't mind it. And today, yes, today we have a good show for you. Today we jaw jacking and yakking, man. We just yakking and yapping and all that other good stuff. So if you got something to say today, hey, you're more than welcome to join in the conversation, start talking. I'm not going to go into full YouTube, let me make a video mode on today, but we are doing we're doing some great things, Can you get stable FPS Steam Deck with... I am sure you could, but I'm more on the side of building the device, not making the Steam Deck work at its optimal ability. I'm sure in the Steam Deck Reddit, they have the answers for that. All right. So wait, I'm going to show you guys some stuff. I just responded to a few things. I just think some of this, where do I want to go at with this? Dana, hi. Hunter, hi, how you doing? Make sure you guys subscribe. Don't forget, everybody, don't forget to follow. Don't forget to subscribe today. Yo, Theory, Martin. Yo, what's up, man? How you going? How you doing? Hope life is good. And I hope you're doing well. All right, so this is where I'm at right now. So let's just jump right into all this stuff. All right, so this is where we're at right now. This is what I've made for my Steam Deck. This is a great device for the Steam Deck, and I got it right over here. We'll eventually get back to that later. When we get back on next week, I got to finish up the leverless version of this. But it's a great device. I've been really enjoying this device. One of the things that I'm having a hard time with is just, people are gonna people, right? People are gonna people. I don't have all the answers. So like I use this as an example. If you have a computer, we have computers. We all like computers and stuff like that. And you have a computer build. You're like, all right, cool. That's what's up. You have a computer build. And then someone asks, and you're solely focused on, hey, I'm building this computer. Like, I don't make monitors. And most computer makers, they don't make monitors. They just solely focus on the computers, right? We can all agree on that. It doesn't make sense for the computer manufacturer to go in and say, hey, this computer is able to operate at this many hertz with a monitor. That doesn't make sense. Or vice versa. I think the example is more of a monitor thing, right? It's more of a monitor thing. I get to my point here in a second, because the questions that are being asked, I'm like, no, why would I know that? Why like, if you don't want to play, a game that way, then don't play it. Or for that matter, if you haven't already figured it out, then don't play it. I'm not angry or anything like that. I just think some of these questions are interesting, right? So like, can you get stable frames per second on Steam Deck with Street Fighter 6 though? I don't know. Like, I play Street Fighter 6 on Steam Deck. I haven't had an issue. I've played Tekken on Steam Deck and I haven't had an issue, right? What are we talking about here? What's that have to do with the build? Right. What are we talking about? I'm very, a lot of these I'm very confused on, like, you know, that's not a question they asked me for this device, right? Does that make sense? You know, this one's a good one. Could you make a Switch OLED one? Old Mario and Donkey Kong would be epic nostalgia. I said Nintendo. That makes sense. Nintendo stuff is eventually coming, right? We can make that build. Would be nice if it could support a 16-inch portable monitor. Like, you just what? I already said what it was for. I said, like, exactly, bruh. So I guess that would be nice, but I'm definitely only focused on Steam Deck, right? So now, so some of these other ones are really good. Are like I understand what they're asking, but it's like I still squint at you, right? Could you be convinced to make one just for a monitor? Maybe also mini PC. Running a setup like this at home with two going head to head sounds so cool. It's not then it's not a cab. You just go ahead and get a regular cab at that point. And for that matter, I'm sitting here going, those already exist. Go play those ones. They already exist. And so what is it called? I'm saying I'm not sure, but there's some stuff like that on Amazon that focuses more on what you are liking. They say I'm looking for more candy cab. But after that, it's like you're missing it, right? You're missing it. So the rest of them are pretty decent, you know, actually sweet, making it possible to have a deck Switch Nintendo. Yeah, the deck might not fit, but the Switch 2 and Switch should. But they're talking about the portrait pumps for, switching it to portrait mode. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. But that's not a bad idea. That makes a little bit more sense in what's asking for. But the catch is, and I think that's the bigger thing. What I've learned when it comes to the business of gaming and stuff like it, people will ask for stuff, but they're not willing to pay for it. Once they realize what the price point is, I'm pretty sure they're going to be like, "Bro, I don't know about that." And I'm going to be like, "Yo, this is the price of a regular arcade stick." The regular price of a regular arcade stick. It has more pieces to it than a regular arcade stick. So why are we upset? I just know people at this point. Ryu Jinx is a free Switch emulator. I don't know what to do with my hands because we're not talking about emulators. We're talking about a product. Anyways, it would be amazing to have this vertical orientation. Yeah, like I get to shoot them up. I get that. But the rest of them is like, take my money. What are those enclosures like? You see, see, that's why I'm like, the internet's so freaking weird, man. So someone said, post this in the Steam Deck Discord in the Reddit. I'm like, yo, that's actually a pretty good idea. But are you making this for Xbox Ally? And it's like eventually come around. The Switch one will be so dope. I know this guy. This dude, he's a good dude. This dude right here is a really good dude. I follow him on. Me and him follow each other on TikTok, and also we follow each other on X. He has some really, really good products, right? You glance at the title, right, but you're not on topic, Sir Jacob. So I'm squinting at you because you're not you like jump in where we're at. You're just throwing random stuff at the wall and see if it sticks. That's not how that stuff works when you're jaw jacking and yapping, right? We're just talking, but like it's like, yo, bro, it's like coming to a lunch table, right? Everybody's talking about Pokemon cards, and you come in there. It's like, yo, I got the Magic the Gathering. It's like, bro, we're talking about Pokemon cards. Well, they're cards. I heard you talking about cards. Well, actually, you're still not on top. That's what you just did there. So you can glance all you want to at what the title is, because we are jaw jacking, because this is more so a free form, free flow, but you're going to stay on topic of what the person is talking about that's on the screen. That makes sense? I hope that makes sense. I hope it makes tons of sense, man. This is a great idea. And so some all this stuff, I like, yo, thank you for all the feedback, and I appreciate all the feedback that those folks are giving here. YouTube recommended. Well, I appreciate YouTube recommending. So because they recommended, that means you look at video game stuff. It means you like Tekken, you like Street Fighter, you like arcade sticks and things like that. I don't talk about emulators. I talk about arcade sticks and stuff like that. So if you like arcade sticks and you like Tekken and you like Street Fighter and things like that, you come to the right channel. This channel's amazing because that's what we do. That's what we like to talk about the most. And so go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It would be greatly appreciated. Boom, there it is. F500. Now we're on to the next thing that we're talking about. Like we always talk about here, we talk about arcade sticks, and we're at Fight Sticks of Reddit. Let's see what's hot. Let's see what's not. It's been the weekend, so I'm pretty sure there's a couple people that posted quite a few things. This one looks kind of cool, but I don't think I want to watch that video to the fullest, and it's kind of jumping all over the place. We got to find some good ones here. That's a cool one. I'm going to click up. Let's find one to talk about though. Ooh, they found a shell. Help with getting a new top plate for my Mad Catz T2 Plus. Oh, that's dope. That's really cool. I like that. Yogi, what's up, man? How's it going? I don't have autism, but I would hate to see how you handled an autistic viewer. Believe it or not, all the autistic viewers that come through here, Sir Jacob, they're nowhere near like what you did. There's one that's in the chat right now. And there's several other ones that come through on a day-to-day basis, and I can read very, very well who's autistic and who's not, and clearly, yeah, I do talk a lot. You see that I talk a lot. Thanks for reading that description. I appreciate you reading the description there, and it proves my point that I do talk a lot, Sir Jacob. You know, but I can tell because I was a paraprofessional for at least 3 years, and I can tell by the writing, right? I can tell by the writing who has autism and who doesn't have autism. And I could tell that you don't have autism. You just don't like following instructions, or you just like to disrupt the flow of things. Like my flow is being disrupted right now because you brought up something that has nothing to do with anything. So you're tread lightly here. If you get off topic again, I know what to do with you. Stop it. Get on topic, get on task, man. Just go with the flow in the culture of what's happening here. And with those guys that are autistic, that are out there, again, I can tell, I can see that, and they do just fine here. They do great here. So please, bring it back. Bring it back. All right. Let's stay on topic. Let's talk about arcade sticks. Let's talk about those things that are there, and let's keep on moving, bro. You don't have to be quiet. You can talk all you want, but just stay on topic, man. That's all I'm asking. Is that hard? We're not talking about emulators. We don't have to sarcastically say that you're reading, my descriptions or what my title is. You know, lucky for you, I actually respond back to a lot of the people that are in the chats. There's a lot of content creators that don't even respond to the chat, you know? So you're more than welcome to discuss. Just stay on topic. That's all I'm asking. Button Drummer, what's up? I'm finally getting my stuff from ASI today. Hype. GL Pro, yes. Love, oh yeah, all grommets, black shaft. Sounds sexual. You got a black shaft for your lever? Let's freaking go, black shaft. Oh, by the way, I think I'll do this on next week and really do a good dig on with this one right here. And because I want to put the gate on it and see if there's like a real like difference in the way that we use this lever right here. I think this is a really, really cool lever. I like it a lot. And because it's different from this lever right here. And because I opened both of them up, and I seen the differences in between the two, and I just thought it was really, I thought it was really really cool. Boom, right there. Very lucky for you. I got a bag of black. Yeah, I mean, I got three. I got three K levers, and those K levers I like a lot. My biggest issue with the K levers, because they're the way they're made, they're sensitive, and you can feel, when the press is coming. Where some of the JLF and JLX levers, they don't do that. I like that, except for the gate. They don't. Some of them don't have gates, and that's what I'm looking forward to, because I can't. I need to be able to feel specifically that diagonal. I need to feel the diagonal input, because I keep on missing it. I found that out the hard way when I was playing on the American lever. I thought I kept on doing the diagonal axis, but it just wasn't there. It just wasn't there. So I'm like, daggone it. Daggone it. Oh, they got a 3D printed joint. A big shout out to them. A 3D printed stuff is like actually like really, really good. I like the direction the 3D prints are going in right now. I think they have a good one. We've seen this one before. This is another good one. American leveler that almost don't, almost. That's an understatement. Here we go. Let's start with this one. We're gonna go automatically upvote this one. All right. We're automatically gonna upvote this one. Worldly Afternoon 384. Which custom fight box of the week is your favorite? A, B, C, or D? This is an opportunity for you guys to come in and chime in and saying, hey, I like this one, I like that one. You guys tell me in the comments below, which version do you like? A, B, C, or D? Okay, so they got A with the Armor King. It's red and black. That's really nice. Ooh, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the black, pink, yellows, and golds. That's really nice. Then we have you got the leverless Blanca. That's okay. That's fine. And then we have D. We got ladies with boobies. All right, cool. That's what's up. And I think I think my option for this one is gonna be A. I really like A. I'm a Tekken guy. I really really enjoy Tekken. So I'm naturally gonna gravitate towards A. Following that, B. Then because I'm a guy, I'm going to go D, and then finally I'm going to go C in that order. I'm not a fan of Blanca. That's mainly the reason why. I'm just not a fan of Blanca, so it is what it is. So guys, what do you guys think? Which one do you like the best? Sir Jacob, that was your opportunity to jump in and say something about the arcades. Join the conversation. That's the part of the conversation. I'm like, yo, join in there with us, man. Join in. D is there for a reason. They put D in the D section for a reason. Throw some D's on them. Yes. Is the pink one all scratched up, or was that art? Yeah, that was the art that was on it. That was definitely the art that was on that one. Yeah, they were trying to do the engraving on there, but it just kind of is what it is, And they didn't do it that way. Let's see what else is here. This dude is promoting and showing off his arcade stick here. That's nice. Oh, this is cool. Let's see what's up with this one. Let's see what's up with this one. This one's by Skull01, or is that O1? Doesn't matter. 0 and O, potato. Dirty Pair Custom Impress V2. This is really cool. It has that old school anime thing. You got Ki and Yuri here. Lovely Angels. This is kind of cool. I kind of like this one. I like this one a lot. Then look, it has the button. It has cherry buttons there that you can. Is that see through, or is it like they didn't put the buttons on there on top? Oh, look at the back. Oh, that's cool. I like this like 80s, early 90s style anime. I don't know what it is about that anime. I just like that one a whole lot. And so I think this is a great build. This is just a really, really good build. And you guys know me. I'm not naturally just move in the direction of leverless controllers, but this is a really, really good build. I like this one. I like it a lot. So hey, good job, Skull. A very good job on this one. And this one definitely gets an upvote. Good job. Good job. Speaking of retro, how many people out there really like retro stuff? I love retro stuff. I hope you like retro stuff too. But Reims T Quirk has this Panzer IV build that looks freaking gorgeous. They have the chrome blue buttons, then you have that retro background there, and then he has the Panzer fight stick. You know, these colors remind me of, they remind me of when they originally came out with the PowerPoint. Originally came out with PowerPoint, right? And they had that weird color when you first doing the transitional colors on PowerPoint. Yeah, remember that? And then, oh, this is extremely nice. This is extremely nice. I like this one. What do you guys think? I hope you guys think it's really nice too, in liking those retro builds. And look, they even changed the button. I wonder if these buttons on top have a little bit of paint on it. Have they been spray painted up there or not? But that is really, really nice. I like what's going on here with this particular build. Wow. Hey, good job, my friend. That already got upvoted. Reims T Quirk. Yo, good job. Big shout out to you, man. I love it too, man. Impress is always impressive. I see what you did there. Did you get the deep corner gate for it? It's not a deep corner gate. I wonder if you can see it. Let me see if I can grab it real quick. Like, hold on. I got a. It's not super deep. This is what I was talking about, man. This is what I was talking about to you the other day when I was like, yo, y'all MFs are weird, man. So these are two gates that I got. So this is a full-on circle gate. Oops. This is full-on circle gate right here, right? There's circle gate. And then this, I literally asked them, I was like, hey, it says deep on it, but I said, hey, I need a square gate. They're like, oh, okay, cool. That's what's up. I was like, let me get all your gates. They're like, we only got 2. So now you're telling me there's 3. And the guy before then told me that there were 3. I was like, well, let me get all 3 of them. They're like, well, we only got 2. I was like, you know what, whatever. And so I got this deep. It says deep on top of it, right? This is the other gate that I got. This one says this says less, and it says LC on top of it. But that's what I ended up getting, Button Drummer. That's definitely exactly what I ended up getting, my friend. They don't make square gates. They might have sold out of shallow. Yeah, tracking. So that's why I got this. That's why I got that deep one. I think you got all 3. So is there's already a gate in here? I didn't open this up. So is the shallow already in here or nah? I thought it came without a gate. You know what? That's gonna be one of our videos. We're gonna do that. That's gonna be our video for next week when I come back from my stuff. Those of you that don't know, I'm in the gate is on the bottom. Yeah, that means I have no gate in here, man. Oh, I don't see it. So we're gonna open this up and see what we can do with it. Less equals shallow. Oh, that's what it is. It looks like a full-on circle to me. There's no like slight groove in this. So yeah. Anyways, but I did get the other grommets to go along with it, Button Drummer. There were like 5 of them. I said, yo, just give me 3. And the circle's already in the bottom. Okay, fair. Okay. I see what you're saying. But I did get a light one. So if I want it less stiff, I got this grommet, and then I got one that's like really hard. And they say, well, we got those in between. I was like, I'll wait for that. I want to see what I can do with the extreme versions in your regular. This is what comes in it version before I move forward with the rest of them. I think that's fair, and I think the way this is built, I think I'm gonna get addicted to. K-levers. I don't think I'll be able to go back. I mean, because I really like. I'm gonna do Soundwest for the arcade stick because it's cheaper. Because you already know these levers are stupid expensive, but you know. All right, keep on going. Let's see what other arcade sticks we have. Mon Alpha Hori Tormene Vals Ames. I don't know. No, we're gonna skip that one because I don't speak that language. JLF is standard. Yeah, clever is for people that want clever. Yes, for sure. I have a JLX actually. The JLX isn't bad at all. I actually kind of like that one. Ooh, is this from what's that? Is that driving game? Daggone it. What's that driving anime? God darn it. I can't remember the driving anime that's available. Uh um Something D. I can't remember the name of the initial D. There we go. Is this from initial D? Thank you. Yeah, the remaining wolf. He finished his Razor Panther Evo, and this looks like a Initial D. Like, I honestly I've seen like one episode of Initial D, and I put it down not because I didn't like Initial D, right? It's because my wife wasn't into it. So she's more into the little, Inuyasha type stuff. And I wake up in the morning as I'm getting dressed and I watch an episode of a anime that I'm checking out, right? And she was, because it takes about 30 minutes to get dressed, brush your teeth, wash your face, and I got the TV going on, right? So Initial D was one of them, and she's like, "No, I don't like this." I'm like, "Babe, come on, no, I don't like." That's my impression of my wife. Don't tell her I'm making weird impressions of her, but she's like, "Oh, I don't like this." But this is dope, man. You have one of those gold levers in there, and man, it's the dignity of simplicity, right? Sometimes, man, the dignity of simplicity each and every time when it comes to these arcade sticks. Sometimes you can have it extra elaborate, but I'm number 400 on liking this, but this is a really good one. Big shout out to the remaining wolf, man. This is a good build. How many of you guys like anime? I love anime, by the way. I really enjoy anime. Oh, this is another Evo one. I like this one. Digging the Nacon artwork. Yeah. So we have G Bag Union. I think I'm saying is Union. I don't got. I need my glasses. I need my glasses. I'm digging the Nacon artwork that they had at Evo. I have a Nacon. It's a great arcade stick, man. I There's some flaws to it. I think it's mainly the little cord in the back. But other than that, it's a great arcade stick. It's nice and heavy, man. And look at this. He got the 3-day play. He got a special 3-day pass because I didn't get that on my pass. I didn't get all the special artwork on there. But I have a pass nonetheless. And I did see this out there at Evo. This is a nice build. I really enjoyed the build here. Look at this flex. He's like, "You ain't got this though." What a flex, man. Look at all the buttons he has. I do have the buttons from the previous Evo, if you guys want to see them a little bit later. I do have the buttons from the previous Evo. Like, matter of fact, I can pull it out now. I have like the Iron Man and freaking Star Lord and all that good stuff. But yeah. Oh, then he put a shameless plug at the end. I love wood sticks. He must know that I love wood sticks. I love wood. This is a good build. And you got the Homer Simpson Japanese. Do you remember that episode of The Simpsons? A great episode of The Simpsons. There, his lever is very spaced out there. But this is a good build. Great freaking builds here, man. Big shout out to the homie right here, GB. I like it a lot. Good job, man. Well, I like old anime. New anime is all children in high school that save the world in edgy ways and cry a lot. Lenore, I need you. I'm like, oh my God, shut up. So here goes one of my arguments, right? About anime. I don't want my anime to be cringy. I want my anime to be goofy, right? It's in whimsical and out of the box. Like Sergeant Frog, hands down, is one of my favorite animes right now. But it's just goofy more than anything else, right? Or to my other point here that we have is I like my anime like this. It's very strange and weird. Like Persona. Has anybody been playing Persona or any of the Personas? It's such a dark game, man. They talk about very sensitive topics and sensitive issues in the game. Like Persona 5, I started playing it, and within that first act, they had the coach that was doing some PDF stuff. And I was like, yo, that's no, not Persona 4. It's Persona 5. I'm sorry. Was Persona? Did I say? Doesn't matter. the Persona 5, he was doing some really, really interesting stuff in that one. And I was like, yo, that's crazy. But no, this is a great build. I like what they're doing here. But you got Makoto here. Look at I kind of wish the buttons were maybe a red or some type of translucent color, but it still goes, man. I mean, you can't go wrong with black, right? This is not black, not. This is a really good build. I like what he did here, regardless of which color he used the button or the top. I'm just saying it would just make it pop that much more if he had a little bit of that red translucent button there. But again, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this build. You can't go wrong with Persona, right? I love Persona. Clipping that. He said you got a crippler. Did you see that Ninja Killer? Yes, I did see that. I did see that. That's incredible. We got freaking got 8, got infinite. Do you know the amount of grind you have to do with that? And he did it with Falcon Rum, right? I don't think he did it with Law. Freaking insane, man. Freaking insane. All right, here we go into the next one. The Silence Ghost. Boom. The Silent Ghost, my leverless collection. Let's take a look at his leverless collection. He has quite a few good things here. He has some Razer stuff, PlayStation official things. He has the Evo, the limited edition Evo. Wait, what number did he get? I wonder what number he got, man. That's actually a really good one, and it's rare. They only made 100 of them, right? And then we have the this one specifically for when he's playing Guilty Gear. This one's specifically for when he's playing Street Fighter. Okay, cool. And this one is, he got number 3 of 100. Hey, good job, man. 3 of 100. I didn't realize I just bought a controller. If I realized that's what they were doing, I would have got it, even though I'm not necessarily a big fan of leverless, or for that matter, even 8-bit do. But that's still pretty cool, right? Then he might just be a Manon fan, right? It might be a Manon fan here. And I saw this over there at Evo 2, the Vitrix leverless one that they had out. This one's actually pretty cool. This is etched in there. And then I think that's it for him. This is a pretty good collection. Really, really good collection. Good job, man. Yeah, Fock with a 51 win streak. Jeebus Christie. Wow. 51 win streak. Wow. Dude. What does wow. See, here's the thing, Button Drummer. I have the time to do that. But then I will isolate and I won't have no friends. Not saying that he doesn't have any friends. I'm not saying, I just know the way that I operate and how focused I get in when I'm like honing in and zoning in. It's like, yo, dang. I really want to dedicate my time to the game like that, but then the arcade sticks go off to the side. Maybe there's a happy medium. I'm gonna find that happy medium. Maybe every arcade stick that I build, with the exception of the leverless arcade sticks, right? With the exception of the leverless arcade sticks, I think that I will use it for building. Oh, see, here I am. This is us. This is us. I get money. I get money. This is us. This is what we built here. I think we did pretty good on there. We got 37 comments there. We were talking about that a little bit earlier. Ooh. Lucas Fight Stick Arts. They've done a really, really good job building different arcade sticks and taking different cases and making them look really good. And this is a solo leveling leverless. Say that 3 times fast. Solo level. See, I almost messed up. Solo leveling leveler. So you can't do it. You can't do it. Make a video showing me that you can say that 3 times fast, and I'll shout you out or something like that, right? But here goes. This is very nice, man. I like that it has this blue on this side, and it's glossy, and it has blue on this side, and why I say blue? It's purple. It's purple on this side, and it's glossy. Blue on this side, and glossy, and it just kind of comes together as one within the art there. That's really nice. And then also the nice little feature there. He kind of speckled some black paint on there. I think that's really cool. You know what it reminds me of? Those old school composition notebooks, or those Trapper Keepers back in the day, the Trapper Keeper folder specifically, right? But yo, look at these different angles. Oh, you got an LCD screen right there in the middle. And then it looks like that you have the opportunity to either make this a jump button or that a jump button. and this might be the R3 or L3. You know, kind of interchange these two, but this makes a lot of sense. This makes a crap ton of sense. I love it, and this is a gorgeous build, man. Beautiful build here, man. Look. Oh, and he got a little tag there too. Beautiful build. A good job, my friend. Oh, you see the clear stuff at the back? My God, this is a beautiful arcade, and it glow. Yo, this dude is winning. It glows too. Oh my freaking goodness. Hey, he outdid himself on this build. This needs a little bit more upvotes. I'm gonna upvote it. You guys go upvote it too if you have the opportunity to go on Fight 6 or Reddit. Yeah, wow. Boop, boop. See you later, my friend. Let's go to the next one. Let's go JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Fight Stick. I really like this one. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is hands down one of my favorite shows. My wife doesn't like this one either. Fegans right here. He's built this JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. How many people out there like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? I love JoJo's Bizarre. It's so extra, right? Can we agree that JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is extra? I jumped off the top of the stairs. I landed on a sword, and that's what saved my life. Yeah, Dio Brando, you can't kill me. Damn it, JoJo. That's what I like about that show. It's just so extra. It's a male soap opera, right? Oh, look at the angles here, and it's all sparkly and glittery and stuff like that. I like that. JoJo's extra. Oh, yo, this is Joestar. Okay, yo, JoJo's so it's so extra. That's the best way I could describe that daggone show. It's so extra. It's the king of monologue. My goodness, it monologues everything. Like, yo, I observed that. Thanks. I appreciate you letting me know what's going on. But I definitely observed that. So yeah, this is a cool one. I like this one a lot. Yeah, big shout out to Fagans. That gets an upvote. Ah. Remind me of that. I think it was a yes. Never heard of it. Funny. Hey, Jovi, what's up, man? How's it going? Hope all is well. I think the build's super cool too. Juan the Don 81, thanks for joining us. Thanks for the follow. I really appreciate that, man. Or girl, I'm not judging. Today is a better day than yesterday. Hey, I'm glad, man. I'm glad, man. Hey, take some time to yourself, Angel. I'm serious, bro. I'm gonna check it out. Please check it out. Wonderful show. Wonderful show. Wonderful show. Did I say it was a wonderful show? And it has a crap ton of seasons, man. Anytime. No doubt, man. So, hey, real quick, like Juan the Don. Are you into arcade sticks? Are you into fighting games? And what fighting game are you playing right now? And what arcade stick are you using right now in this moment? Is there any particular one that you're like, yo, that's the one. That is it. I love this arcade stick. And anybody else that's out there, let me know what your favorite arcade stick is. Let me know what your favorite fighting game is right now, because that's what we're talking about on today, fighting games and arcade sticks, because that's what I love, and that's the topic that I'm going to stay on today. So anytime that you guys want to talk about that, we could talk about that on today, and then probably tomorrow evening, maybe get into Tekken labbing. I know for a fact that's one of the things that Button Drummer loves to do, is lab Tekken. 90% of his time, he's labbing Tekken. He said 9% of him playing Tekken is him labbing. I'm like, I probably need to do the same thing. Gaki! What's up? How's it going? Talking about a homie right there. You get some horns. MGE Brat, what's up with you? How's it going? Am I saying your name, Matt? Is it MGE Brat? Well, welcome in. I hope all is well with you. I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for not being toxic like somebody else that I know that's lurking in the daggone chat that I had a freaking ban. Or did he? No, I don't know if he left or not. Thanks for not being toxic. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you a whole lot. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for hanging out with me, man. Let's see. Chun. Ooh. I like this one. I like this one already. I like this one already. Let's freaking go right now in this moment. Funny Sonic Chun-Li Fight Stick Commission for the Kwamba Obsidian, and this thing looks beautiful. And look, the different versions of Chun-Li. It comes from the movie. It's Tatsunoko. This is Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. This is Marvel vs. Capcom. This is Street Fighter 5. This is Alpha series. This is Street Fighter 2. Or wait, hold on. Do I got these two mixed up? This might be from the SNK one, and this one might be the Tatsunoko. And then this is from the regular Street Fighter. This is from Street Fighter 6. Maybe I got them all out of order. I don't know. Can you name the ones in order? So we're going to start from this one starting being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tell me which ones these games come from, right? Tell me the games that they come from. I would, maybe I missed it. Maybe I'm off a little bit here, but hey, please tell me which ones they come from. And then, don't you think this Kwamba Obsidian is beautiful? You can't go wrong with the Kwamba Obsidian or a Pearl. These are the old school ones too, right? Very beautiful, very beautiful. I like it a lot. Hey, big shout out to them. They did a good job on this commission. Good job, Funny Sonic. Yeah, mine's is over there. Mine's has Kimberly on it. It is fire. Yeah, I have a Hori fight stick for Xbox Series X, a Mayflash M700. Got that, and I bought a limited edition purchasable 8-bit Do arcade stick for a Switch at What, you were at Evo? Dude, you know what? I bet you $1,000,000. We walked past each other a couple of times, and we didn't even realize it. We didn't want... We could have been friends a long time ago, and we didn't do it. That's why you got to say hi and what's up to everybody at freaking Evo. So then you get to see them on their stream or in their natural habitat. Dang, dude, that kind of sucks. I wish I could have met you. That would have been cool. I like meeting people. Like, I'm not an introvert per se. I'm like that. I'm like halfway between introvert and extrovert, right? I have my moments when I'm like outwardly like, hey, what's up? And then there's other days where I'm just like, nah, I'm good. You stay over there. I think that's why I like streaming, because you don't have to be in my space, right? Wait, hold on. Let me show you this dope jacket that I got from Evo from my friends from S tier. My friends from S tier, they have some cool stuff. Hold on. Let me show you my jacket. I got a special deal for this jacket, and it's an Armor King jacket. Ain't that dope? Ain't that cool? And so you got the buttons on the back, you got a few buttons on the sleeve, and then you got the Armor King joint right there, and on the shoulder pad, just like from Tekken 3. This is like hands down my favorite jacket. Period. Period. My favorite jacket. You lost your voice at Evo? I can only imagine. I practically lost my voice at Evo too, man. Then I also got these. I got these cool glasses too, because I needed glasses for so I don't get eye strain. But at first I got the sunglasses for it. From Zenny. And then I also got, are these? No, these are different guys. It doesn't matter. But I got glasses from out there. Are these these the right glasses? Yeah, these are for when I, yeah, and it comes with a nice Evo case right here. Isn't this a good looking case? Is it gonna focus? Really nice case. I think it's a nice case. Gorgeous case. I need to start wearing these that much more. I've been wearing my sunglasses, but I want my eyeballs to last longer, man. I need my eyeballs to last forever. All right, let's get back to this. Let's talk about more arcade stick stuff. All right, let's keep on going. And welcome in if you're getting here for the first time. I'm the most determined soul, CJ Berry, the leader of Waves. And Waves of People in Determination. CJ's who I am, MD Soul's what I am, so you guys can just call me CJ. I really don't mind it. And today we're talking about arcade sticks, and we're just jacking and yapping on today because I talk a lot, and I enjoy talking about things that I like to talk about, which is arcade sticks and fighting games. And right now we're on the arcade stick part of everything, and we're looking at these fight sticks of Reddit because that's just kind of what I like to do, all right? If you don't like it, go suck an egg. Don't forget to follow if you're over here on the Twitch side. Don't forget to subscribe if you're on the YouTube side. Every bit of support is greatly appreciated. And thank you. You can come to my birthday party. I appreciate it. Wait, hold on. Wait.
Who's the birthday girl? You're the birthday girl. You're the birthday girl. Who's the birthday girl? You're the birthday girl. Who's the birthday girl? You're the birthday girl. You're the birthday girl. Who's the birthday girl? You're the birthday girl.
Book. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Oh, butt cheek. It's man cheeks and lady cheeks. They're advertising underwear. Why? Tell me why. Ooh, this is nice. All right, we have this thing called Nervous Process. That's the person's name. They're not a thing. They're a person. And they made some modifications for their MAS replica. This is very nice. They have to have a piece of rope thing or attachment to keep it tied down because these MFs are heavy. And if you bump this, you're gonna have a bad time. But I like this one. Old school Street Fighter stuff here. And you got the throwback a lever there as well. Let's see. Does he say anything about this? No, he does not. I was hoping that he had like a little description down here, but you still can't go wrong with, the Street Fighter layout. It looks very nice in that yellow. It looks really good. It matches the logo. I don't think I've seen this in that color combination before. Like the traditional Street Fighter 2 cabinet was black. And then it was like, it had red, white, and blue for the buttons. And then the lever was like black or red, right? But this is a very nice touch, and I like it. It's one of those, what you call it, the Mandela effect, where you're like, yo, this looks so good. This looks so good and looks so dope that I believe this is what it used to look like. That's what it feels like to me. I like that. Popsicle. Red, white, and blue, Viva la France. I come from Thailand. Yo, what? Suckerin 555. Welcome in. Hello, you people in Thailand. I appreciate you coming by. What's it like in Thailand? Do you guys play fighting games in Thailand? Do you have arcade sticks in Thailand? I don't know. I've never been to Thailand before. I know there's some really, really cool guys from Thailand, like Adam and Sagat. They're all from Thailand. They're kickboxers and stuff, man. Red, white, red, white, and blue. Viva Thailand. Are their colors red, white, and blue too? I thought they had. Does green have? I thought they had green in it. The button caps. I'll buy that. Red, white, and blue. Everything. Oh, this little. All right. I'm not too sure what this anime's come from. It's just from Nato Izuyoi. I think that's how you say name. It finally came, and I decided to print out some artwork, top and bottom. So let's take a look at this. Let's see if he says anything else about this. I'm kind of having a hang of this since I can do combos using this. Wait, I'm kind of having a hang of this. You know what? It's okay. We're not here for that. We're here for the design here, and it's a pretty good design. I'm not sure what anime is. Tell me what anime this is in the comments below. But yeah, that's really nice. I like what's going on here. It also glows. Most of the hosts do glow. I'm with that. And does this have a little bit of a hollow effect? HoloLive English. All right. And look at how this is printed out. Look, it has a little bit of texture there. Who doesn't like a little bit of texture on their arcade stick or their leverless controller? You got to have a little bit of texture. It adds character, right? I like that. Really nice. I think that's a VTuber. Is it a VTuber? I don't know. I wish I had an answer. I like half the planet's flags are red, white, and blue. That is true. I feel like old school designs, these solid, not transparent. That's just me. I'll buy that game. HoloLive is just VTubers, yes. Oh, I didn't. It kind of tells you I don't watch VTuber stuff. I'll probably right now. I'll probably like if there's a VTuber, only watch one right now. So, and that's very passively. It's because I met them and they ended up being a friend. So that's why it always made me laugh when people are like, "I bleed red, white, and blue because you're a Russian." Ha! That's funny. Oh, that pissed off a lot of people. That pissed up a whole lot of people for saying that. All right, so this next one comes from the Foxy 19, my collection for this Friday. It has a pretty good collection. So how many controllers can you guys name off? So we got Junk Food right there. I believe that's Junk Food. That's the Rap 4. I don't know this one. I seen it, but I don't know this one. This is Vermilio. This is the Fight Box, not the Hit Box, and this is the Hori Alpha right here, but I'm not sure what this one is. Will he say what it is? All the different ones that he has here. Currently using 2 on the far right. Got the Snack Box Micro at Evo last year. Loving the Vermilio. He didn't say what this one was. Ah, that sucks. I remember touching that because it was really, really heavy. It's like really small, but it's like very heavy. And I was like, why is this thing so heavy? And it's just made out of straight steel or something, man. Freaking crazy how heavy that one is. But yeah, I like all the stuff that he has here. That's a great collection of arcade sticks there. That's what you do best. It's more than fair. All right, so let's see. Oh, this is a nice one. I like what they did with this one. So let's see. Canolo 17, following advice on Reddit, I made an extender. Yeah, so it looks like he made a small hitbox, or not, yeah, well, a leverless controller, excuse me, it's not a hitbox. And it was small at first, and now he's extended it. You can kind of see the lines right here. Let's go to the next page and see what it is. See, you can take it out, and now you can slide it in. That's actually a really good idea. I think the Snack Food has done that as well, but I think this is a better deal right here. I think I like theirs and how they set this up a little bit better because it's almost like a placemat or a tray. More than anything else, instead of just sticking it in the middle, right? It's a little tray. I really like that. That's a great idea. But his name's Canolo 17. So anybody wants to check him out and see what he got there. I wonder if he has a link. Let's see if he has a link here to his stuff. Maybe you can see a few other things. He does not have a link to his stuff. And he said, thanks for the suggestion. So guys, thanks for the suggestions to make sure that he has some really good suggestion. Thanks for giving this guy a suggestion because this is gorgeous right here. The Cherry Blossom build, gorgeous build. Love it. I like it a lot. Great build. Now, leverless controllers are everywhere. I seen this one at Evo also. This one at Evo was like really, really cool. The people that from this company are really cool. And notice that, look at all the little, it looks like little candies, right? Doesn't it look like little candies? I could just eat this. I should eat this controller, right? I could eat it. Emerald Diamond. This comes from Emerald Diamond. This is from Brooks. Oh yeah, that's right. It is from Brooks. Yeah, the Brooks staff. They're hands down the nicest guys there. They were like, yo, let's do some business together. Let's work together. Great guys over there at Brook. And this is their new leverless. I'm assuming that they're like, yo, everybody's using our product and making their own thing for leverless controllers. We might as well make leverless controllers too. And this is a very good looking controller. I like this one a lot. What do you guys think? Do you like this style of leverless controller? This is a gorgeous build. That's the same thing. All right. Yeah, it does look cool, Mr. Rager. Solo leveling again. Mad Catz T PS5 stick wireless at its finest. And surely it is at its finest. This looks freaking great. Art update, solo leveling. It's a Fight Stick Friday. This is a good look. I'm telling you, you guys need to upvote more, man. I'm telling you, these are good builds, man. Let's take a closer look at the solo leveling here. This is beautiful, man. And then he has the bullet top there. This is a great build, man. It makes you want to just it just makes you want to do that, right? Like, that's gorgeous. This is freaking gorgeous. I like this one a lot. What do you guys think? Do we need more solo leveling style levered controllers? What do you guys think? You're missing the sticks. Okay. Ooh. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right. Let's see what he got. All right. All right. We already have Yasmin builds. This is from Ambitious Pay, the Yasmin fight stick. He says picked up an anticipation. Pick this up in anticipation of Yasmin arriving in Street Fighter 6 in a month. Great to have Filipinos representing Street Fighter. Her gameplay looks great. I agree. So hoping to finally switch mains from Manan. Fight Box M1 Quamba Gravity metallic buttons in a split of 6 God layout. Yes, it has a piece of the 6 God layout there. I see that. Samwon JLX 2 lever with the silent lease switch and RAC J300S detachable shaft, K-DIT bicolor ball top, and silicone non-slip buttons. Let's take a quick closer look at this. And this is freaking gorgeous. I love what he's doing right here. This is a beautiful build. This is gorgeous. Look at all the beautiful colors that go along with it. And there it is at the bottom. It's the fight box. But just look at that. This looks like one of those suckers you see at Walgreens or whatever. Doesn't it look like those big old fat suckers? But look at that. Look how he got the buttons to match. They got the metallic stuff. And then for the button inputs right here for up, down, left, right, you got that right here. That looks really good. That looks really nice. And it's metallic also. Man, this is a good build. I like it a lot. And guess what this gets? It gets an upvote. Let's friggin' go. The boiled ones, what's up? Welcome in. Hope all is well. Yasmin, she does look super fun. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna want to play with her when she comes out. I'm gonna want to play with her when she comes out too. Did you went to do the Capcom booth at Evo? No, I was there for other reasons. I was there specifically for Tekken. I didn't get an opportunity to go to that booth that was there, but I probably should have. I probably should have, man. I'm definitely a Tekken guy, but I did enjoy all of the Capcom fun that was out there when the Street Fighter came. Big shout out to Mina RD, excuse me, for that big win there, and big shout out to Arslan Ash for getting 8 straight Evos, and then finally big shout out to Ninja Killer being the first North America player to make top 8 since 2023. That's really good, man. Freaking great. But I probably need to get into Capcom stuff a little bit more. Jet Set Radio! Super Slim Leverless by Burner AZR. This is really nice. I like this one. It has that hollow effect, and you can slightly see through it. Can you guys see that? Or I think that you can see through this a little bit. Maybe I'm crazy. ASP, or maybe is that the artwork overlay that's going on of it? I'm not too sure, but this is a really cool build. I like it. There's just so much going on with this one, right? There's so much, it's so colorful. And who doesn't like Jet Set? Right? No, you can see that's the PCB right there. Yes, you definitely can see through this one. I understand why they did that, but man, if they just take away, or at least put it to the foreground, or not, that's not for it's in the foreground. I need it in the background so I can get that much better of a look, because this already has a lot of stuff going on with it. But this is a gorgeous build. I want to see what is on the backside. Ah, there it is. You can actually see through it on the backside. This is all see-through. That's really nice. This is gorgeous. Oh man, it makes it's like freaking candy, man. I could eat this, and like, look at the cable management to this one. The cable management is freaking great, right? Oh, yes. Great leverless controller. Big shout out to them. Yasmin is definitely a fun character. Did you get to play her on the demo out there for Street Fighter at the Capcom booth? She's really cool. Wired. Oh, I was about to do a review for this, but I was like, is the non-blipe wired arcade stick underrated? Probably not. Let's see what else we got here. Ha! Change my VSHG for fight stick. Whoa. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on here, friends. Bart Station, he's been putting together some bangers as of late. I'm going to say the last 2 weeks, he's been posting some bangers of arcade sticks here. And here we are again with another banger. Oh, she's hot. She needs a Coke to cool herself off. I need you to dig to the bottom of the cooler to get that soda there, girlfriend. Oh, they got a little secret. Put a little secret right there. I like that little touch. This is a nice one. Wait, hold on. Wait. Stop. I see what you did there, but what's going on? This is the Hawk Tua girl. Why do we got the Hawk Tua girl? Oh my goodness, man. Yo, the FGC never ceases to amaze me. Never ceases to amaze me. You got the Hawk Tua girl on here. If this doesn't make you laugh, I don't know what will. This is a good build. I like it. Banger after banger after banger. Yes, he's been putting out quite a few things, man. A matter of fact, I think we can go see what he's been putting out. He has that one. He has this one. He had this one that wasn't a banger necessarily, but it was still pretty cool. So he had a couple of them during this week that were just really good, and he's been making comments and engaging on the fight stick section. Here goes another one that he did. I like that one. It was very unique, right? Very, very unique. I like the colors that are going in. This part right here it's kind of bowing in the middle, but overall, you kind of see where he's going with that, See, he has bangers. He has a couple bangers in here, This was 2 years ago, but he has a couple bangers here, man. You can't be mad at this man in his builds, right? You just can't. You can't be upset with his builds. F11. I almost completely forgot about the Hawk. I know I did too. She got her 15 minutes. They tried to capitalize off her 15 minutes of fame, and then it just completely fell off. This guy is asking about a fight stick that looks like this. Sure. 15 minutes. I don't think I want to get my 15 minutes of fame being the Hawk Tour girl. What do you think, Candace? 15 minutes of fame knowing that you spit on it. That's wild. Freaking wild, guys. The Itaki Omni arcade stick Korean. Do they make these still? I'm not sure if they're making the Itaki Omni arcade stick, the Korean edition. I don't know if they're making any of these still. Are they still? You guys let me know in the comments below. Don't be jerks about it. Like, oh, you should know. Like, shut up. Shut up. Let me know in the comments if they're still making these. I think these are really, really cool arcade sticks. A couple friends of mine have this arcade stick, and I never just got around to getting it, right? I never got around to getting one of these, but they're still really sharp and nice. If you can get a hold of one of these, hey, hold on to it for a long time. This is in high demand right now. They're just built very, very well. I strongly recommend if you can get a hold of this, go ahead and get it, man. Like, for real. Are you getting your coffee? Yes. Go ahead, baby. There's my wife, right? And look, there she is. She's a lovely lady right there. I like her, I think. I think I'm going to keep her. I asked my parents, can I keep her? And they said, yes, you can keep her. I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to keep my wife. I found her. She wasn't wandering the streets or anything like that, but I found her, and she's like, oh, I need some help. No, I'm kidding. She's going to beat me up. Look. All right. Oh, I think we are, well, welcome back. I had to do that little thing there. Every time I go to this screen, it does that. Welcome, Most Determined Soul, CJ Berry, the leader of waves and waves of people in determination. CJ's who I am, MD Soul's what I am, so you can just call me CJ. I really don't mind it. And today we are talking about arcade sticks and fighting game stuff, and we're going to continue to talk about fighting game stuff and arcade sticks and all that other fun, all those other fun things. And I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me today, like for real, for real. I really appreciate it on today. If you haven't already hit that follow button, make sure you hit the follow button. If you're already following, make sure you subscribe. And then if you're over there on the YouTube side, hey, hit the subscribe button and make sure you join. You can join for $1 for crying out loud. Every little bit helps, right? If you want to join for more than $1, that's perfectly fine too. I'm doing that. I'm going to eventually start doing like membership stuff, like, hey, first come, first serve. I know a lot of people want to be the first to say something on a video, and you'll be able to do that, right? Right. Damn, I almost creepy to hawk to it. They do not. Oh, they don't make that case though. My first Korean. That was your first Korean case button drummer. Do you still have that one? Do you still use it at all? Do you go back and revisit it? Here's some random lore about me for y'all. Just got word that I got a vitamin D deficiency, and I know Soul is gonna have a joke for that, so I'm ready. So jokes on you. I too have a vitamin D deficiency, so I cannot make a joke about that. I have to go. Matter of fact, I have to go get more vitamin D. I haven't gotten the vitamin D stuff in a while. It's like, and I think it's a shameless plug. Like, if there's nothing wrong with you, and the doctor wants to, make sure he gets something out of you outside of the appointment, they're going to prescribe you vitamin D because they get some money for that. That's my conspiracy theory. Because it's like, human beings lasted this long, and they didn't have vitamin D. Like, it's not going to kill you. Even if you have a lot of vitamin D, it's not going to kill you to have more, right? Just for a pill of vitamin D, right? It's not going to hurt you. It's not going to freaking kill you or anything like that. So, yeah, we talked about some of these other ones last week. Let me see if there's any more that are like really, really hot in these streets. Do I have, this is new. Let's see what hot says. Is there any of them that are like really, really hot, really on fire right now? That we can see. There's Vimilio. I'm not seeing any of them that are like that we haven't seen before. So we probably can move on from this and going on to the next one. Yeah, he keeps on posting this. Like, let me see. He keeps on posting the same one over and over again. I'm like, bro. So like we seen it already. Like, yeah, there it is. It's all etched in there. He keeps on posting the same build like a million times. Yeah. I mean, I guess, he keeps on posting the same build like over and over again. Every time there's like the slightest like modification to it, he posts a new one. There's nothing wrong with that. You should be proud of your arcade stick or whatever, but I'm like, bro, see? He just keeps on posting the same one. He's really proud of his arcade stick. Definitely really proud of this. You spontaneous because you're a freaking ginger. You gingers, like how you guys work is you absorb the soul. That's your vitamin D. You absorb the soul, right? You look into people's eyes and just like you're like gingers are like the Shang Tsungs of human beings. They're like, don't look get wrecked in his eyes, right? Don't hang a picture of get wrecked up in your office either. He's definitely gonna suck your soul, man. Pause. No diddy. All right, so that's hot. I want to what about the best? See what the best is. Do we see anything new for the best? And I can wait a while to come. There we go. Dang, we're in the top right there when it comes to best. Let's freaking go. I'm proud of that. We talked about that a little bit already, and we talked about that one a little bit already, and I think we're good on that. And then we need more. So we gotta wait. We gotta wait a whole week. Wait for people to say a little bit more about it, and then we kind of. What about Rising? Yeah, we gotta wait until we do another post, a leverless post for our builds here. All right, cool. I think we're in a good space right now. Let's see what's hot on the Fighters generation. Let's talk about fighting games. I love fighting games, by the way. I might not be the best at them, but I love them. Marvel Talcon. Ooh, official character guide roundup. They already got all the character guides. Let's check that out for a second. What character guides do they have available right now? They have Captain. All right. By the way, the Fighters Generation, hands down, if you are in the fighting games and you love fighting games, the Fighting Generation is hands down one of the best places you can go to when it comes to fighting games in fighting game news. Where is my pin? When it comes to fighting game and fighting game news, right? And guys, I'm sorry. Give me a second. I'm missing stuff. See, I need these. These are important. Oh, didn't know that. Guess I'm kind of okay. I'm light skinned and it's pretty squinted eyed light skin too. Not that that want to be cute light skin. Yeah. That's funny. Oh, golly. I'm making notes. This gingers are as evil as most gingers are pretty mean. Becky Lynch, she's mean. She's very mean. All right. So, okay, so Fighters Generation is one of my favorite websites of all time. So big shout out to the Fighters Generation. They often have like really, really good news there. So if you want to get caught up on news and not necessarily all the drama of the FGC, this is a great website, thefightersgeneration.com. And right here, they kind of have like a one-stop shop for all things fighting games. Like it has a lot of good stuff there. I'm going to continue to talk about them as long as I'm streaming, as long as I'm making YouTube videos. I'm going to talk about them and tell you where I get my resources from. I also get them from Event Hubs, but this one's a really good one right here. So right now, they have the official Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls character guide and videos by Arc System Works, and they have arrived in our perfect tool to get into the game before the upcoming PC and PS5 beta that's getting ready to release, right? You guys all know that the beta for this game is getting ready to come out. I don't think it's a closed beta. I think it's an open beta. Previously, it was just for the PlayStation 5, and now we have it for PC, so I'm really excited about that. I know that there's some regions that aren't able to get this, so hopefully that doesn't stifle them from playing or anything like that, because I really want everybody to play this game. I don't know where this is going to stand. I don't know if it's going to take over the fighting game community or anything like that. I just know it's a beautiful game. Previously, with the first beta, there was a couple complaints. Hey, I don't like this. I don't like that. I personally liked it. I didn't mind the direction it was going in, but a lot of people did not like the direction the game was going in. But with that being said, they have guides. They have guides, so make sure you go check out the guides for Marvel Tokon. We have Miss Marvel and her character guide. We have Iron Man. We have Captain America, and I think that's it right now, right? That's all they have. Oh, which it says it. Captain America, Iron Man, Miss Marvel, and make sure you check back on their Marvel Tokon website, or make sure you check the YouTube channel for all the Marvel Tokon greatness that's available. Again, hopefully you guys are just as excited as I am for Marvel Tokon getting ready to release. And then my question is, who is the team you're going to choose, right? Right now, I had Miss Marvel as one of the characters I was rocking with. I had Storm in there. I had Captain America in there during the beta. And who else did I can't remember who else. But I think moving forward, I want Spider-Man, Blade on my team, Captain America, and then maybe Doctor Doom. I think that's kind of the team, this hodgepodge team put together. And granted, they have teams that are supposed to go together. I'm pretty sure you guys seen the last update and saying, hey, here comes Deadpool, Blade, freaking Ghost Rider, and who else was on that team? I forgot who was else on that four-man team. But regardless, I'm pretty sure you guys are going to tell me that is going to be a really, really good time seeing all the different combinations that people are coming up with. I think this game is going to be really, really fun and really exciting to play. I'm super excited. But let me know in the comments below what you think about that. And yeah, we can have some discussion about the lineup in the comments below. Thank you. Sean, what's up? You got low key. There it is. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that. I remember when I was a kid, I had a friend named Sean, and his name was spelt just like that. And I would just mess with him. I call him Scene. He's like, my name isn't Scene. I'm like, no, your name is Scene Salabim. He's like, don't call me Scene Salabim. And I just kept on poking at him. And for whatever reason, we became best friends for during that time because I wouldn't say his name right. And he just accepted it. But no, Sean, thanks for helping me out there. I really appreciate it. And then welcome in. Thanks for not lurking. I really appreciate people talking back to me because I like talking. Open beta comes out 10 minutes before the game does. Practically. Everybody called you that too? So I bring out some childhood trauma for you, Sean. Hey, dude, my name's not Scene. It's Sean, damn it. My bad, Scene. I don't know how my other two will be, who my other two will be, but I know for sure I'm making Storm and Hulk. No. Make an all black. I wonder if they'll do that. Make an all black team. You got to get what's his name? Daggone, what's Samuel L. Jackson's character's name? God darn it. Man, I'm having a brain fart. Some Marvel fan I am, but yeah, just have an all black team, right? Have an all black team, man. There's nothing wrong with that. What are they going to say? You're like, yo, you're being racist. You have an all black team. Well, nobody complained when you had an all white team, huh? Oh, yeah, you're right. Shut up. Nick Fury. There we go. See, hey, I need Sean around me that much more. You're the guy that knows everything that I'm trying to say, and before I'm able to get. Thank you, my friend. I really appreciate that and help me out there. I want them to add brother. Ooh, that'd be dope. Pikmin got, where's the all ginger team? So you got you have Get Wrecked, then you have Chucky, then you have Becky Lynch. That's a good lineup. That's a really, really good lineup for you there. You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with that lineup there. We'd be too OP. You're just stealing souls left and right. Look into my eyes. I stole all your energy. But hey, if you have getting here for the first time, I really appreciate you. Most determined soul, CJ Berry, leader of Waves and Waves of People in Determination. CJ's who I am, MD Soul's what I am, so you can just call me CJ. I really don't mind it. And today we are talking about fighting games. We just got off of arcade sticks. I love arcade sticks. I love talking about arcade sticks. I love everything about arcade sticks. I make arcade sticks. I collect arcade sticks. Don't tell my wife. That's my weakness right there. And I don't collect sticks. You have to put arcade in front of it. You got to say the whole name. It's like a pimp called Slickback. It's like a Tribe Called Quest. You don't just say Slickback. You don't just say Tribe. You have to say a Tribe Called Quest. You have to say a pimp called Slickback. Yes. You have to say arcade stick. Don't just say stick. Bad idea. Horrible idea. Call it Fighting Souls for a reason. Oh, it's Fighting Souls. They're stealing souls. I see what you did there, Get Wrecked. I see what they would do. But anyways, if you haven't already hit that follow button, make sure you hit the follow button. If you're already following, make sure you subscribe. And if you're on the YouTube side, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you're already subscribed, make sure you hit join. And you know what? You can join for $1. I don't mind. I did that on purpose because some people want to support. And it's like, yeah, please support. But I can't support $5. I'm like, all right, there's $1. Support with $1. I appreciate that. And my goal one of these days, I'm like, get 500 supporters for $1. Get 1,000 supporters for $1. Imagine all the subscribers that are there supporting for $1. I love that. Anyways, neither near nor there. Every little bit helps. Every person that subscribes helps. Every person that follows helps. And I really appreciate it, man. Thank you for that follow. Appreciate it. And whoever else is over there on that freaking YouTube side, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I don't know why my YouTube notifications on stream don't work all the time, but know that they're working. Okay, I really appreciate that. And there goes YouTube. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Pikmin God. You can come to my birthday party for sure. The Avatar game is already out. No, the beta is out right now, and I think the Avatar game officially comes out in August. The Avatar game's actually really good. It's actually really, really good. I strongly recommend it. Recommend if you haven't already started playing the beta, go ahead and start playing the beta now, man. That's really important. If you think you're going to get into that game, there's a slight July 23rd. All right, I was wrong. Oh, thanks for letting me know. But there's a slight learning curve to it because even though it does directional inputs, the combos don't work in the same way that a traditional Capcom or an SNK game works. So, Bakanawa killer announcement. I remember that announcement. SNK announces Art of Fighting 3 rollback. Wait, hold on. Can I get that? This is another one of those don't tell my wife type things. I'm going on. Shh, don't say anything. There's a couple SNK games that I probably I need to get. Art of Fighting is one of them. And let's see. Let me type in. I'm telling you, all these games are like really good. Oh, I know this game. Art of Fighting. Do they? Oh, wait, hold on. They don't have it available yet. Oh no, my fight money. SNK. All right, so that's on my list. Looked on my phone. Oh, these are ESPN pings. Okay, I'm good on that. We have SNK Heroines. Actually, SNK Heroines was really fun, but it's not $49 worth of fun. I'm just letting you know right now. It's a fun game, but it's not $49 worth of fun game. All right. This is the music. $12 for music. Get out of here. Yo, Fatal Fury Series of the Wolves is for $14.99 right now. That's a really good deal. It's a really fun game. Another Pocket Collection. Last Blade, Ninja Master. Those are both in my wish list. Space Rangers. I haven't played that one before. World Heroes Oh, wait, hold on. World Heroes Perfect. I got to put that. I don't think that is worth $20, but it's definitely $9. World Heroes Perfect is like actually a really, really fun game. Strongly recommend it. Pocket Rumble, sure, why not? Oh, they dropped this to $6.99 now. Wow, I already got that game though, but I don't have that version of it. Blazing World Stars hasn't come out yet. Twinkle Stars, that sounds crazy. Yeah, they got quite a few things here. Fighting X Lair, Gold Silver Terry, all right, but they don't have the Art of Fighting posted here yet, so I guess I'm not gonna get the Art of It. But World Heroes Perfect, that's a really, really fun game. I strongly recommend World Heroes Perfect. It's very fun. Please get it. I was looking at the beta, but don't see it. No, to get the beta, you have to pre-order the game. Ollie. And I guess technically you can return it and say, hey, I don't want it anymore, but I think you can do that on Steam. You think it ended yesterday? It might have, but boy, oh boy, I really enjoyed that. Oh, this is something I thought was interesting. So I saw, wait, hold on. I saw this at Evo, right? Or stop, I didn't mean to do this. Well, hold on, guys. I saw this at Evo, and I thought that was really interesting or really cool that they did this. I'm just a little confused on the direction that they're going in with this particular like this whatever this is. I think that it was very fun. It was very fun. Where are we marking at right now? We're marking at deep breath, breathe. I've been just jaw jacking this whole time, right? Let's see here. Some people ask for Toph to get more air control. She is a problem. What are they talking about, man? Toph is a big issue, man. Get out of here. Anyways, hey, we have Tekken cartoon. I did see this on at Evo, as a matter of fact. I was kind of confused on the announcement, and nobody really cheered for it. It was just like, oh, what is that? So everybody was really confused on what this is. But here we are. We have the Tekken cartoon. What do you guys think of this Tekken cartoon? that's getting ready to release. I don't know what the premise of this is really. Let me turn this down a little bit. It's kind of loud, isn't it? Yeah, I don't really understand the premise of the cartoon. Is this going to be like Teen Titans or something like that? You know, of course we got Paul, my favorite character right now. That's my main. I'm using Paul quite frequently. And then we have Kazuya. So I'm very confused on what this is. They didn't really tell you what was going on. There's only 5 characters that they're talking about there. So I don't get it. Maybe you guys know a little bit more than I do. Let's check out this other one here. Let's see if this has like any. Yeah, this is the thing that we saw at Evo, right? It kind of opened up like this, and I'm just a little confused. You know, I didn't know if it was a game or not, right? It is a very silly looking game. I'm with you, Sean. It looks like one of those silly games. It's right up my, not games, excuse me, silly TV shows. It reminds me of Sergeant Frog. Has anybody seen that show? That's one of my favorite goofy animes that are out and available, you know? Tekken cartoons. This is very silly. I kind of like the music going on. It makes you kind of, it's not too aggressive. Made some sushi. Makes you kind of makes you dance, right? But yeah, this is really goofy. And for me, I kind of miss that about anime. Like everything's so serious, right? Why is everything got to be so serious in anime? I want to laugh every once in a while. Like FLCL is another one that's like, yo, this is a goofy, silly sci-fi anime. And I kind of like that in my anime. That type of anime is my cup of tea. I like it silly. And that's exactly what happened to Evo. People are like, yo, what is this? You know? It said coming soon. So I need more information about this, and hopefully they'll release more information about this. It said, well, it says the team behind the new animation includes Amahiro, character designer and animator, Shimpai Umeda, designer, and Matsuturo Miyamoto. I can't see these names, so I'm not going to say it. The planner and creative plans, and other than the trailer, Bandai Namco did not reveal details on where fans can watch the show, nor did they announce a release date. We'll keep you updated once we know more. Well, please do, Fighters Generation. I really appreciate you guys posting this, and so that I can easily get to it, right? But yeah, what do you guys think about it? You know, I think this is definitely a thing that I want to get to as a Tekken fan, right? I think that's one of the missing pieces when it comes to the King of the Iron Fist tournaments, Enter the Tekken, is that they don't have enough things outside of just the game for people to sink their teeth into while they're frustrated with the game or they have too much of the game, right? Street Fighter does, right? Street Fighter has an anime, has multiple animes, and then you can look for the old school animes too, has a lot of merch, and then you can go like, hey, I'm tired of Street Fighter 6. Well, I'm going to go play Street Fighter Puzzle Fighter, right? It's the little gym fighters like Tetris or whatever. Or you can go the gym fighter that's like the chibi guys, right? And it's, oh man, there's something in my eye. There we go. But we have those chibi fighters, right? And it's like, it's so different. The game's so different that you get a break from the game. And right now, Tekken doesn't have anything like that, where it's like, I just need a break, but I still want a Tekken. Does that make sense? I need a break from the game, but I still want a Tekken. And maybe this is one of those things where you're like, hey, I'm going to get a break. I get the Tekken still without having to play the game. Maybe that might be it. Well, let me know what you guys think about that. And do we need other games that have TV shows for your favorite fighting games? Let me know in the comments below. Sean says he doesn't like it. He says it's not his cup of tea. Mr. Rager doesn't like it. Yeah, I saw this announcement. I don't know what I think about it. It looks like Big City Greens. I'll play that game. Looks like we bear. Oh yeah, I know that show. We Are Bears. Yeah, my kids like that one. Have you seen The Amazing Digital Circus? No, I have not seen that. My kids seen it, and I don't think I want to see it. Doesn't Tekken have a few movies? It's not. They suck. That's the best way I can say it. They kind of suck, man. I would like to believe, I would like to say that they don't, but they kind of suck. The one that they have on Netflix is okay, um, but it's like it doesn't really follow the story the way it's supposed to. The two movies, the live action movies, they weren't good. It's not like the Street Fighter Alpha, the movie, the Street Fighter 2 anime. It's That's not like none of those. It's even, I'm almost willing to say, and dare I say it, the Tekken live action is worse than the Street Fighter live action that had came out back in the 90s. Ew. A Tekken Force game would be a great break. For sure, man. I would love to do Tekken Force mode. Imagine doing Tekken Force mode with your buddies, right? Like we were able to do in Tekken 6, right? I would love to do something like that, right? Wasn't the Team Tech? I agree with you about now. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I think I would like a Tekken Force mode for sure in Tekken, and then maybe doing like a point system to where see who can get the highest score or something like that. I would like that. Exactly. Tekken 8 has an entire lobby with different rooms, and all you can do is play Tekken 8 and ball. Yes, that's freaking whack, right? No, I'll check it out. No, don't, Mr. Rager, don't do it. You're gonna be highly disappointed, man. You're gonna be highly disappointed, and I don't want you to be mad at me and take all your disappointment and rage all out on me, man. Oh, they got a new character for Dead or Alive? I didn't realize that. Huh, that's cool. I don't think I want to buy Dead or Alive or anything like that. So there's that part. Any Dead or Alive fans out there? Hey, I'll play Tekken. I'll play with your Tekken balls with you. Let's play with the Tekken balls together. Yo, what up, man? How you doing? Hope all is well with you over there in YouTube land. Total heads. That's it. Welcome in, man. Thanks for coming by. I actually use Tekken Ball as a electric wind godfish. Really? Man, Button Drummer, I'm gonna have to sit down with you and understand how you train in lab and all that good stuff. I would love to sit down with you and just get some labbing tips so I can get better, you know. Let's see what we have on Event Hubs. Event Hubs is a pretty good site also. Who doesn't like a good Event Hubs article? Stop it. Mashiro Sakurai elaborates on why he absolutely need to be involved in a sequel of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Well, it's his game. Topanga Championship 7 early results stream featuring Sarah, Mina RD. Okay, cool. Topanga Championships. All right. I don't think that's. Oh, this. All right. Hey. This game right here, the Sega versus Capcom. All right, let's take a look at this real quick. Like, last DOA I really played a lot of was 4. DOA 4 that was a solid one. I played a lot of DOA 5, and when 6 came along, I played a little bit of it, but I quickly realized it wasn't like competitive ready. A lot of people are like, it is competitive. Like, yeah, if you want to make it that way, but man, I don't think it landed well. It didn't land well like at all. I was really disappointed because like, yo, we're gonna take away the booby physics and the jiggle physics and all that good stuff, and we're gonna give you a competitive game, and it didn't really release that way. So I was really annoyed with that. So I'm kind of with you on that, Sean, where it's like, hey, I haven't played DOA in a while. So let's check this out together. So I know some of you guys are out there at work, working and stuff like that. So I don't mind reading this, and then afterwards we'll give our thoughts in reference to what's going on here. I think I hear DOA people say 4 was the last great one. Very similar to people saying like the Tekken 6 and Tekken SAG, and maybe even Tekken 7 was the last great Tekken, you know, and Street Fighter 4 was the last great Street Fighter, right? But people still play it, but I haven't been able to get into it. Sega versus Capcom fan games releases new trailer for AVPs, Lana Kurosawa, and Sakura Wars protagonists ahead of the title launch. Oh, great. There's some exciting fighting game releases on the horizon between Marvel Tokon, Fighting Souls, and Avatar: Legends, a fighting game. But something else is coming to look forward to that isn't official. The Sega vs. Capcom fan game is almost here, and there's a couple new trailers showing off what's next ahead of the title impending launch. All right. Developers Mad X Ruler has recently shown off gameplay trailers for the previous teased fighting game fighters being Alien versus Predator, Lin Kurosawa, and Sakura Wars Sakura Shinguji. Lin Kurosawa probably won't ever be in an official Capcom fighting game due to the licensing issues surrounding her character, but fans will at least be able to play her in an unofficial capacity here. Pulled from her beat 'em ups days, Lin can combo opponents into the dirt with her quick sword strikes and martial arts and pistol, though that's not all her moves contain. The trailer also reveals she can call upon the Major and even a predator hunter to assist her in battle. That's kind of cool. I think I kind of like that. I wish they would. I wish they would pull this all together and give this guy the green light to keep on building, because this game looks really, really good. But I digress. Sakura, meanwhile, dazzles with her blazing and beautiful katana, slashes plus strong mobility to slice her way across the screen. And since she's from Sakura Wars, Senguji can, of course, call upon her giant mech to overwhelm her foes too. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Interesting, the end of Sakura's trailer teases Jet Set Radio's Beat as the next playable character, though he apparently been stepping in for Akira Yuki with the previous Virtua Fighter hero now being completely reworked by the developer. They'll be joining the previous existing roster of Street Fighters Ryu, Sonic's the Hedgehog, Rival Schools Batsu, Streets of Rage, Axel, and Mega Man X. Okay. Their trailer from earlier this year also revealed Darkstalkers Morgan and Sky of Arcadia's Vice. Is that how you say it? Vice as well. It appears Sega vs. Capcom is still on schedule to reach its Season 1 release sometime this month, but we don't have a concrete date for there yet. Maddox Ruler is scheduled to hold a special live stream July 9th. Oh, that's great. July 9th to showcase his game further. However, so there is a good chance we'll learn more about it there. That's great. This isn't the only cool development we've seen come out of the fan game scene lately, with Squares versus Capcom getting playable. Square versus Capcom? Yes, please. Remember, they made a game like it was like Capcom versus Bandai versus SNK, and that was on the Game Boy. No, that was on Game Boy. It was on the Nintendo DS. That's what it was, on the Nintendo DS. Yeah. That's what we want there, guys. We desperately want it. We desperately need that that particular thing there. We need more fighting games, don't you think? Hey, we definitely need more fighting games out there. We need more options. Like, yes, of course, we're going to play the big 3, the big 4, the big 5, but we need more fighting games. Let's see. Yami Yugi and Dragon Ball FighterZ becoming probably the most impressive fighting game mod we ever seen. You can check out both the latest trailer of Lin Kurosawa. Okay, these are the trailers for this. Next level. Okay. Cosmetic. Okay. All right. So I think this is going to be an incredible game, man. I kind of hate that it has to just be a fan game. You know, he's doing this with out of the goodness out of his heart, with passion and love. You know, like can you be mad at a guy that plays a game or makes a game just full of passion and love? You know, I can't be too upset about it with a guy like that, man. That looks like it's going to be a really, really fun game, and big shout out to this guy that's making that, man. Marvel Tokon Fighting Soul purchases for PC have been blocked. We were just talking about that. It's been blocked in 132 countries. 132 countries, that's a lot of countries, right? I don't think I really played any fighters on handhelds back in the day. I can only think of Mortal Kombat 2 and Shaq Fu on the Game Boy, and both of them were really bad on the Game Boy, weren't they? They didn't play nowhere near the way that they were supposed to play, right? I think we all can generally agree it didn't do that way. Maximilian Dood reveals his hot takes about Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls roster. Sony got to do something about facts. It's all Sony's fault, man. But why? Which part? But why what? But why, according to Mortal Kombat and Shaq Fu, why they sucked on the Game Boy? They sucked really bad. But no, Sony has to do way better with their IPs and letting other people use the IPs. I get it's a business thing, but like, let's find. Oh, you want to find out? Oh, let's see what. If I'm not mistaken, it's just the way that it's releasing. Let's go check it. Let's check it. Let's see how long this article is. It's not that long. Jeez, Louises. Look at all the countries that are blocked right now. Wow. That's a lot. I don't mind reading. Yeah, I'm also curious why it's blocked. So Sony doesn't care. I think that's the biggest thing. Sony doesn't care. So it says Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls is scheduled to be released August 6, 2026, with the reveal of Samurai Outsiders made up of Ghost Rider, Blade, Loki, and Deadpool. We now know the full roster for the game. That's a little shallow roster for a game like this, but I digress. Though Marvel Tokon is being developed by Arc System Works, Sony Interactive Entertainment, which will be henceforth observed as abbreviated as SIE, Sony Interactive Entertainment. Okay, SIE is acting as the publisher. This explains why Marvel Tokon is exclusively being released PlayStation 5 and PC. No Xbox. No Xbox. While the game could previously be purchased in basically any country on Steam, it's a Steam issue. 132 countries are no longer able to acquire Marvel Tokon. This reportedly is due to the SIE's involvement. As reported by Vice, we saw a similar situation in which these same 132 countries were blocked on Steam for Helldivers, released in 2024. The online shooter required a PSN account to play. Sony's being a jerk. Sony's being a jerk. You have to have a PlayStation account to do this. Rather than lifting the requirement, so it's not that it's blocked or banned, it's the way that they're managing the game that's causing you not to play it. So if you don't have a Sony account in these countries, you're not going to be able to do that. And that's crazy. Rather than lifting the requirement, SIE instead opted to block countries in which it was not possible to sign up for PSN accounts. So that's wild. It's easy enough to imagine how this was an extremely unpopular policy. Ultimately, SIE ended up reversing the decision due to the amount of backlash they had received for it. Since then, there have been numerous games published by SIE that released on Steam without issue. Marvel Tokon being blocked in the countries in which it isn't possible to sign up for a PlayStation account, a PSN account, is a sign that SIE may once again be reverse coursing on this policy. Alternatively, it could just be a glitch in the system, as SIE has yet to make an official statement regarding the matter. Well, some of it's because there isn't a beta or anything like that out yet. So I'm sure as soon as the beta drops and as soon as the game actually drops, I think they might fix a lot of this, right? If it turns out that these 32, 130, yeah, that grammar. If it turns out that these 132 countries have been intentionally blocked, it would certainly be an interesting decision considering how SIE is already facing backlash for its decision to end physical disc production. Whew, we totally forgot about that, right? So Afghanistan, see, and this is one that I think is interesting because like places like Afghanistan, in like the Middle East in general, they've been a powerhouse when it comes to fighting game. Look at Tekken, right? The Bahamas, wow, Bahamas, really. Barbados. Wow, that's a good one. Um, let's see, is Cambodia. So all them Cambodians can't do that. Cameroon, Chad. Wow, I didn't. So now this is the part that's throwing me off, right? Like, and maybe that's me being an American. Some of these countries, I'm like, y'all play PlayStation? Y'all play video games up over there? I haven't played a person from the Congo, right? I'm pretty sure there's a VPN workaround that in Genghis. I'm pretty sure. Dominican Republic. Whoa. Egypt? Get out of here. Egypt's one. That's Ethiopia. Wow. Ghana. Haiti. These are Iran, Iraq. They can't play. Get out of here. Wow. The Vatican City. I didn't know the Pope played video games. All right. Imagine that, the Pope playing video games. Libya. Oh man, Madagascar. What? You can't play in Madagascar? This is crazy. Morocco. Oh wow. Niger. North Korea. Wait, North Korea. Do they play? Are they allowed to play video games in North Korea? Pakistan. Look at that. Pakistan. They're not able to do that. Wow. Papua New Guinea. Wow. This is a big deal. They're losing money. They'll lose a lot of money for a lot of these places that aren't able to play. Vietnam? What? Wow. Unknown country code, FX, unknown country. This is a lot of people. All brown countries. Facts, Sean. Facts. That is some dirty work, man. The Pope is missing out. Still annoying for them. Not a fan of this. The Pope can't play Tokon. You know, I'm gonna tweet that. 132 countries banned. The Vatican. I think that's kind of funny. Let's see. No, I don't need this. Save that for later. I think that Vatican one is more. I think that's the funniest one out there. Holy See. Let me. Let's tweet this. Let's see what we can. Oh wait, got some messages here. Did anybody say anything? Oh, that's congrats to Ninja Killer. All right, post. 132 countries cannot get Marvel Tokon off the rip. I think it's funny that the cannot play. Of all the people to not allow play, the Pope is about to rebuke Sony in the name of Jesus. Sony needs to get it together. Fans of Jesus want to play. Oh, there we go. Am I allowed to say that? I think I'm allowed to say that. All right, 132 countries cannot get Marvel Tokon off the rip. I think it's funny that the Holy See, it's like Vatican City, cannot play. Of all the people to not be allowed, to not allow playing, of all the people to not allow, of all the people not allowed to play, I did that wrong. Of all the people not allowed to play. There you go. The Pope is about to rebuke Sony in the name of Jesus. Sony needs to get it together. Fans of Jesus want to play. I'm going to put this in exclamation right here. Jesus fans want to play. They want to play too, guys. All right, there we go. All right, is there anything else that we want to do or want to talk about today? You know what? Here goes another one. Best line you heard all day. All right, so the very last thing that we're gonna do today. I know this is a shorter stream. I came on later. I was at the bank today. Man, I was willing and dealing today. I was willing and dealing. All right. And I was making deals with the bank to make our Team Capri, a stronger team. If you want to join us in all these types of talks outside of stream, and you're like, oh, I think CJ's a cool dude, man. Let me holler at him. Let me talk to him a little bit. I'm typically in that VC over there. Guys like Get Wrecked over there. Virgin Mary is not. He said the Virgin Mary is not pleased. That's funny. We're over here in this Discord here. Anybody that wants to join us in the Discord, you're more than welcome to. We play a lot of fighting games. On Sunday right now, we got a team of guys that are playing Baldur's Gate. Maybe you might do a race. If there's other people that are interested in Baldur's Gate, maybe we can like stream Baldur's Gate together and race each other in the Discord to see who's gonna finish the Baldur's Gate first. You know, I think that'd be a kind of a fun challenge. But mainly, we're over there playing Tekken, Street Fighter, and other fighting games. We're playing Avatar, Last Airbender, the fighting game. We're playing that over there. So please join us in the Discord. We still chop it up about these things over there in those spaces. Oh, that sounds fun. I have to start interacting in the... You should have been interacting. Dude, the Discord be live. I'm telling you, our Discord is just very live, man. There's a lot of people that are just... there's a lot of people that want to interact. And, you know, I'm for that. I'm about that. You know, men need to interact with each other. And I think that's a really important thing, men interacting with each other and being able to, you know, have a outlet, you know. Having an outlet is really important for us men, right? At least I think so. Wow. Flipboard. I don't want to try Flipboard. I already have it. Why isn't it letting me sign in? How it works. I just want further Flipboard. I guess I'll figure that out later. I guess we got to figure out Tekken Docs then. We're going to check out Tekken Docs after that. As a matter of fact, let me take a quick break. Let me stretch my legs, and then we'll get right back to all this cool stuff because you guys are stuck in the ad anyway. Be right back.
Kalara, India. I was sent here by Bison to do some research on this little temple that was out here. I had a backpack with a cell phone in it, a satellite phone in case I got lost. I had some other stuff, you know, research stuff. And I had a tour guide with me, you know, to show me around.
He was weird.
And this is what happened.
Okay. First time in India, I ain't never been here. So many trees, there were so many men there. Never had I seen such magical scenery. The weather here was tropical. A weem away, when we was walking through the jungle, mighty, mighty jungle. I had a question, but I wasn't trying to sound dumb though. I wanted to know about what I heard about this dude. I wanted to know if what I heard was true. Okay. Supposedly there was this guy who was old, but was very, very strong. The master of yoga. He was well known, admired with clout. His limbs could stretch long. He spat fire out his mouth. Wait, fire out his mouth? Yeah, I didn't believe that. So if ever I saw him, then I wanted to see that, believe that. I turned around to ask the tour guide, but when I turned around, he was nowhere in sight. I was like, yo, where he go? I don't know. Did you see him? Nah, fam. Heck no. It's like, it's almost like he teleported or something. It's almost like he teleported or something. I'm like, yo, where he go? I don't know. Did you see him? Nah, bruh. Hex no. Hex no. It's like, it's almost like he teleported or something. It's almost like he teleported or now something. I'm alone and I'm mad. I need to use the phone. Hold on. Where's my bag? I can't believe that I just got robbed. Ball raw getting robbed, dog, that's just odd. That eyeball must face my wrath. As I clenched my fist up ahead, I saw the end of the path. So I didn't think he could've went too far. So to find him really shouldn't be too hard. I'm gonna find him. As I made it through the trees, that's what I was thinking. Suddenly I felt a breeze, and it's hard to explain, man, it ain't that simple. See, the wind pointed my attention to a temple. When I looked out to all the villagers, my attention was brought to where a pillar was, and he was standing right there with my bag in his hand. But then he disappeared. I was like, yo, what the heck? Where'd he go? I don't know. Did you see him? Nah, bro. Hex no. Hex no. It's like, it's almost like he teleported or something. It's almost like he teleported or something. Yo, where'd he go? I don't know. Did you see him? Nah, son. Hex no. Hex no. It's like, it's almost like he teleported or something. It's almost like he teleported or something. Yeah. So when I saw that, I took off running as fast as I could, man, through the village. I ran through the village people. Pause. But the way I was moving and ducking and dodging, you would have thought my name was Ocho Cinco or something, man.
Yeah.
I was moving, man. So I got to the front of the temple. It looked very plain on the outside, but real plain, real basic. When I opened that door, man,
What happened when you opened
like, wow. It had to be one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen.
Real
It had
deal.
gold, it had pictures, the floor was all turquoise and stuff. I was like, man, it's like cribs or something. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I saw a red door at the end of the hallway. You know, usually when you see red doors, like anywhere, you think it's important or someone important like is behind that door. So I thought maybe the thief was like working for someone trying to get in Bison's business and all that. I need to get that backpack back. You know what I'm saying? So I was just about to open the door, but like, I felt something on my back, and I didn't think. I just turned around and I punched as hard as I could. Like I should have looked, but yeah, you should have looked. I'll never forget it. What was it, man? What? Tell me. That was the time that I knocked out an elephant, man. I'm calling SPCA. SC. Whatever.
All right, we're back for the first time. Welcome back. Most Determined Soul, CJ Berry, leader of Waves and Waves of People in Determination. We will end on this part right here, Tekken Docs. I'm a big Tekken fan, and I haven't done this in about a week. We need to get back to these Tekken guides that we have and these Tekken strategies that we have. Button Drummer is really great help on Tekken Docs, and you guys tell me what you think. If you're a Tekken fan, tell me what you think here when it comes to the frame data in this game. I think Get Wrecked, he does a pretty good job of this too. Let me see. With Discord fighting games, LOL, are you guys mediocre player friendly? Yeah. Just join, man. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, you're going to get beat the fuck up, but like, we don't make fun of people that aren't as good as everybody else. That's kind of the point of fighting games. You play with other people to get better. You know, not necessarily so you can get all these freaking wins, you know. I lose a lot, so it just kind of is what it is. Sound like college dropout Kanye. His name is T Turbo T Double. T Turbo T Double. He's really good, man. T Turbo T Double is a great artist, amazing artist, man. I swear. That song came out a long time ago. It was a good one. Let's go to daily challenges. And let's start talking about these daily challenges, all right? So let's see the point of this challenge here. We have June, 1 + 4, 2, 4. Let's see what we got here. So we have, it's this on block, right? So what is that on block? So that pushes her back some. It ends in a mid. So I want to say that I think you can punish that one, right? I believe you can punish that. That's is that -12, -14? I want to say you can punish, but she kind of like falls back a little bit. 4-piece string in with the mid. It's also a mixed mid or low option. That's what Button Drummer is saying right now. It's definitely punishable. I think it's -12 to -14. Oh wait, Button Drummer says 15. It's that punishable. Wow, it's that punishable. 12. We got -12 to -14. Button Drummer saying 15. But so. Is that the reason why it scoots back or pushes back a little bit? Let's go that way. Let's go Button Drummer. Hey, good job, Button Drummer. He did that. Button Drummer did that. Let's go. I trust Button Drummer. You guys should trust Button Drummer too. So we have Nina, 4 + 4, 2. What is that on block? So let's see. That's a high. So I want to say that is safe. I'm going to say 0 to -9. Mid to high. That's and it's a heat engager. I think that's safe. Isn't that one safe? I think it is. I think it's -9. I think that's one. I think that one is super duper safe right now. Let's go ahead, hit 0 to -9. Hey, hot dog. Bop, ba-da-da, ba-da-da, ba, 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 da, da, da. I did a Pokemon like in song. Do we need to go back to Final Fantasy? Ba, 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 ba. I kind of like the Pokemon one. Sorry. We did good. Good job, guys. All right, next one. Oh, that's a low. So if we block this low, I think this one can be launched, right? You can get like a rising 4 on this, right? Bop, bop. Man, that sucks that they're not showing that last part and how you're able to respond to that, because I can't remember if you hit that, if Leo, if he does that weird little thing. Wait, hold on. I'm not recording this. I'm not too sure. The 1, 2, 4, it's a 3-string, right? I'm not sure if Leo, if you do that and block it, he does like that little weird state that Paul does. So I want to say this might be a rising 4, right? So we got Sean. He thinks it's -11 to -13. I think Kazuya can. Oh, okay, he can do that. While standing 4 is I11. Okay, a quick low -12, -14. So I think I want to lead that way too. So and then Sean is already saying that it's 13. So you got to look at the option, Sean. So we have the option of +1 or more, 0 to -9, -10 to -11, -12 to -14, and -15 or more. And I think we're all kind of just leaning towards this one, right? Yes, it's -13. Good job, team. Ba 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 ba. I think I'm gonna go back to the Final Fantasy fanfare because that's what I have on my thing. And we're winning. We're winning, team. We're winning, team. We got this, team. All right, so we have. So now we have Anna. Anna's forward 1 + 2. How many frames is forward +1 + 2 on block? I don't think that one's punishable. That's a mid. I don't think you're plus on that either. I think that's 0 to -9. I think this is one of those safe mids. Button Drummer is saying the same thing. It's a safe mid. This can be charged for plus on block. Ooh, that's very similar to some of Paul's move, right? So I'm gonna go to. This one's not charged, right, Button Drummer? This one's not charged. So I'm going to go with 0 to -9. Yeah, I think this one's safe. Let's go. Ba 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 ba. Let's go. Good job, team. All right, Kunamitsu. Ooh, they're already adding Kunamitsu. Let's freaking go. Set. All right, so you're jumping in. It's 2. How many frames? Set plus set 2 on block. I think that's another safe one. I think that's. I'm not familiar with Kunamitsu. I need to lab Kunamitsu more, just a little bit more, huh? But I know it's safe. I know this one's safe. This one has to be super safe, right? I don't think it's plus though, but it's another safe mid. Let's go with this one. I think we can go with this one. Hey! Ba 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 ba. Let's freaking go. I'm gonna get you guys starting to sing Final Fantasy Final Fantasy fanfare every time you win something. Hopefully you guys are sitting down and you guys are singing the same song when you get it right. Ba 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 ba. All right, cool. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, this is a mid. Whew. All right, here goes another Konomitsu one. It's back to, it's a mid. This one looked kind of tricky. I feel like I can do something with that, but she's still in like this like low state. That's a lot of her moves just throw me off because it looks low. That's good to know that's a mid. And then I feel like you can block, but I think this is safe. I think this one is safe too. You said Button Drummer says this is a mid check. All right, let's see. Let's see what this is. I think yeah, this is 0 to -9. Let's go. Ba 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 ba. Let's go. Good job, team. I'm proud of each and every one of you guys on this. All right, next one. Something in my eye. All right. We have Marizu. I'm probably saying her name wrong. I apologize. So we have down forward 1 on block. That's safe. That's very similar to Paul's down forward 1. It does kind of similar thing, but she doesn't have a sway. I'm gonna assume that this is 0 to -9 is 2. He said it says -2 mid check on block. Yeah. And it kind of sets you up to make a person mash, right? And they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I can punish that." No, you can't. You cannot, right? This is very safe. It's a pretty generic mid. There's multiple characters that have this down forward 1 mid, and I think we're gonna go with this one right here, 0 to -9. Ba 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 bow bow. -2. Good job, guys. Yeah, she wants to down forward 1, sidestep. Yeah, sidestep catcher. Yeah, I got you. Yes. Oh. Okay, here goes Fang. Up forward. Oh, this is the neutral one, right? Normally, instead in the end, you would have a star there. You jump up, let it ride a little bit, and then as you're coming down, hit the 4. I feel like this is unsafe. I feel like if I'm Paul, I feel like I can get a shoulder in there. I want to say this is -10. Is it -10 to -11? I know this is a mid, but is it all neutral hop kicks are -13. Bro, I need to write that down. All neutral hop kicks, neutral HK are -13. I did not know that. So, all right, cool. That's good to know. So we're going to go that route. At least I knew that you could punish it. That's the thing I knew you could do. So let's go. Hey, ba 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 bow bow. Let's go. We're killing it today. We're definitely killing it. I-12, I mean. Iron Mountain is -12. Ah, okay. It's on startup. It's okay. That is very good to know. There's a couple of them that are really good to know, and I think I want to sit down with Button Drummer because I think that's something that can be added to the book that everybody should generally know, right? Right. All right. So we have Slaw Sidestep 2. I think he's plus on that. Isn't he plus? You can do that Sidestep 2. And then you can do like one of the little whip there. This one's, yeah, I think this one's a little tricky. That's what it looked like to me. I want to say that he's plus, but he might not be plus, right? You're going to go with -9 on block on this one. So let me look at this again. It's a mid. Oh, man, Button Drummer. Button Drummers. All right, so this is a hard one. 0 to -9. Ooh, I want to say this one's plus. I think there's multiple people saying that this is plus. There's multiple people saying this plus. What does the? Okay, this is the one time I'm not going to trust Button Drummer. I'm going to trust my instinct. I think this one's plus. I really do think this is plus. And if not, I'm gonna give Button Drummer a big bro hug. Let me go this one. I think this one's plus. Oh, Button Drummer's right. The correct frame is 0. It's plus 0. Ouch. Button Drummer is right. Ah. Bump, 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 bump. Whoa. That sucks. I got that one wrong. You got that right, Button. But it was plus 0 on that one. So it was close. I thought he was plus. All right, now we have Yotsumitsu. Some people out there are like, don't you want to say his name the right way? It's Yoshimitsu. Shut up. Sidestep 1, because that's not the point. The point is trying to get these get these frames right here. That's what I'm concerned with the most. Sidestep 1, this might be the same thing. This might be a 0 thing, 0 to -9. Anything that's sidestepped, it probably should be 0 to -9, right? I think this is the same thing. Let's go ahead and go 0 -9 and call it a day. Ba 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 ba. Yes, we were right on that one. 0. This is -9, not 0. But I think we can generally say anything that sidesteps, you can't punish it in the way that you want to. I think that's more than freaking fair to make an assessment of and assume that is minus. Yes, thank you guys. That's good. We got God of Destruction 1 today. Man. The one that we didn't get was the law sidestep 2. So, I need to jot down all these general statements. I'm going to sit down with Button Drummer. If I know I got to talk to Germs tonight, but Button Drummer, if you're available, if you're free during this evening, I would love to chop it up with you and try to figure out some of these things, like having like general statements. Step, get 1 wrong, go down 7. Facts. We were teching God Infinite last time. Jeez Louises, man. But no, I think this is overall a great website for anybody that's just trying to learn and trying to understand Tekken and get some good Tekken info. I think this is a site to go to, man. Is my character here? HJKLM. LMN. Oh, here he is. I got my character right here. And it talks a lot about their movesets, what they do, what they can't do, how to use it the right way, and all that good stuff. This is a good study resource. It's a great study resource. At least I think it's a great study resource. So there's that part. But yeah, Button Drummer, if you're free during this evening, I would love to chop it up with you. Today in the Discord, we're going to have Tekken sets. Of course, the homie Craziest, he's going to be coaching. He's going to get back into coaching heavily. And then, and so if you have any questions about any of this stuff, he gets into Tekken philosophy, gets into Tekken coaching. You guys are more than welcome to join us in there. No beef sets. We try to get away from that. I like beef sets. I like watching beef sets, but, Not today. But yeah, we'll be up in there. Bro sets. Yes, bro sets. I like bro sets. It sounds like bro sex, but bro sets. Yes. That's what we're gonna do. But yo, I think today was a great day. I think we got a lot of stuff accomplished, especially the amount of stuff that I get done. Tomorrow I'll be streaming towards the evening. I'm not sure what time. It just really depends on what time I get off on tomorrow. I have to shift my schedule just a little bit on tomorrow. So if you guys are available in the evening, please join me in the evening as we are. I think most of the rest of this week is about labbing more than anything else, and ultimately talking about our pocket cab. I'm going to bring the pocket cab with me and see, what we can do with the pocket cab. Is it viable on the go? Is it viable as I'm rolling out? So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. But yeah, again, I appreciate each and every one of you guys that showing up today. Hey Swamp, I appreciate you lurking, man. Welcome in. I'm the most determined soul, CJ Berry. the leader of Waves and Waves of People and Determination. Again, thank you so much. If you want to catch back up with me, you can also follow me on all my social media spaces and places. Success and victory, guys. Please, I would appreciate it if you don't block with your face. And I'll see you guys on the next time. Peace out. Thank you so much for spending time with me and the rest of Determination. Please follow me on all my social media platforms that are listed here. If you just missed the show, I will be back on weekdays, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. CST. That's Central Standard Time. Also, join the Discord for announcements and additional conversations like the ones we've had today. Success and victory, and I will see you next time.
Just